Just going to be playing some quick ladder with the 4th gen team, and we're just going to have some fun with it. Let's get right into the match. So, it might take a while to actually find a game, considering this is obviously 4th gen OU, and not a lot of people play 4th gen OU, so we'll see how this goes. Alright. So, we have a Machamp lead against Azelf. Immediately I click Psychic, and it dies. See, the great part about an Azelf lead is that most people expect you to actually be the typical Stealth Rock Taunt lead. So, what you're able to do is basically just take them out right away. So, he goes to Tran. I don't actually have anything for this guy at the moment. I'm going to go to Blissey, though, as a hard swap. I didn't want to go into Heatran directly on the off chance he tried to predict that and went for the Earth Power. So, just so you guys know, this is a Chapelberry Blissey, which is actually really fun. We do get roared into Gliscor, which is really good, because now I'm going to be able to go for the Earthquake and be able to kill anything that comes in on a swap. It's kind of hard to get this mic to my face. Usually I use it for recording regular professional studio grade videos. But anyway. So he goes Lava Plume, which ain't going to be enough. I'm going to actually pop to my Heatran here. He goes to Gengar, expecting another Earthquake, which is a good play. So he's leftover Gengar. Pretty sure he's just going to go for the Focus Blast, but because he's lefties, we would have been able to live anyway, and Fire Blast is definitely going to kill him. So that's an advantage our way, unfortunately, for our opponent. Oh, look at our similar usernames. He might try and Dragon Dance, so I'll go ahead and swap to my Gyarados. He goes Sub, though, which is interesting. I definitely want to get up a DD. He also DDs, so I guess I probably should have just broke Sub. I don't know if a +1 Kingdra can kill my Sub, and if he goes Outrage, I know we can just go back into Heatran and go for Earth Power. +1 Outrage is going to be enough to kill me. Very interesting. I'm curious. I think it is faster. I wasn't sure whether or not it was actually faster than Azelf, but it has to be faster. There's no way it's not. Let's go Sub on the Outrage. Because I'm going to wait for him to get that confusion on himself. We go Protect here, obviously, to shield. And then we'll just start firing off Earth Powers. So, yeah, I'm not in a really good spot. I just have to hope that he hits himself. Which he does, so Earth Power should be a 2-hit KO here. Hits himself again, kind of unfortunate, but it wouldn't really have mattered. And we do get to kill him there. So we are playing 5 against 3 odds, excuse me. He's going to go into Dragonite. I don't have anything for Dragonite with this specific Heatran set, or in general, really. I could go into Blissey, I could go to Breloom, I could go Azelf. I'm actually just going to throw Fire Blast because I know I'm faster. It actually does decent damage. He goes EQ. See, I would love to go into Gliscor, but unfortunately, that's not going to work. I want to keep Tran around, though, so let's go into Breloom as fodder. I didn't go to Azelf on the off chance that he wanted to go Outrage. It appears he's Life Orb, so this will be great. I can trade Breloom off. Great. And I don't know what his last 2 is, but considering he didn't want to send out Heatran, I would want to send out my Heatran. Probably going to be a speed tie here, but at the position that his Heatran is in, we do have... Yeah, so I'm going to die. We do have Azelf in the back here. And unless his last is something like Tyranitar, we should be okay. And his last appears to be Jirachi, which is great, because I can just go Flamethrower, and then we have Gliscor to fire off EQs. So... Ooh, Scarfrachi. Wouldn't have mattered. I mean, he needed several flinches to win this, so... Only way he wins now is if I think he gets like 4 flinches in a row. He doesn't get them. Unfortunate. Alright, Gengar versus Azelf. I forgot Gengar's base speed. Okay, we are faster, which is great. I'm going to immediately go Psychic turn 1. And gone. Too many people expect this to be a SR taunt lead, which is why you want to add Psychic. Though I'm thinking about adding Sash, to be honest. Anyway, Aggron. Let's play Gliscor on this. Unless he's running Ice Beam, we should be able to survive and hit him back with anything. He goes Head Smash. I don't have rocks on this guy, but we are in a decent position here to just click Earthquake. Off chance he does swap out, we can always switch out ourselves or go for a different attack. We have him down, and he has a Shucka Berry apparently. He goes Outrage. That's not going to do anything. And he's dead now. So we're already playing a 6-4 advantage, which is really good on our behalf. We do have a lot of points to go, though, before getting to number 1 on ladder. But I really do like this team. Aside from the usual strong water type and fire type, this team, for the most part, hits everything. So, water move, probably going to come out. Ice move could come out as well, which is why I don't want to click Breloom. I'm going to go Bliss, mostly because if he Earthquakes, he won't Earthquake, but... if he did, it wouldn't have been a big deal. I'm going to go Counter, because he'll probably Earthquake or Waterfall here. And you guys will get to see the power of the... oh, he actually swaps. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Let's go Stealth Rock. It probably would be a special Swampert if he did switch it out. He goes Drain Punch. Oh, that would have been... well, it wouldn't have done that much, even if I did Counter. That would have done... oh, I think it actually would have killed, but oh well. I'll go ahead and let him hit me up with Leaf Blade and counter for the kill. Nice. So there you go. That's Chople Blissey for you. Chople Blissey is fun because it beats Infernape, beats Machamp, beats pretty much any standard fighting, beats Lucario too. So he goes Jolteon, which doesn't make sense because even though this is max defense Blissey, Blissey definitely walls every single Jolteon to every extent. He gets the Parahax, that's fine. We're going to be able to soft boil that up. And... yeah, we're gonna just stay in. Click Estos till he dies. Occasionally switch it up to Boil. He's complimenting my team. Yeah, thanks. Let's go into Gliss. Yeah, I say Gliscor is probably my better move because I do know that Blaziken tends to carry T-Punch. I don't even need to show him more than 3 guys and I'll win. I mean, it's not his fault. He's definitely not a standard player. He's going to Swamp. Earthquake probably does 30 and 27 about there. He'll probably set up a Rain again. Let's go Breloom this time because then I can Spore on his Blaziken swap. And then set up a sub and kill Blaziken and then all he has left is Swampert and Jolteon, which won't be problems. And he's running Lumberry. And Outrage. Okie doke. Let's go ahead and Spore again. I can sub, go for the Seed Bomb after that. Oh, that's interesting. He still gets confused. But anyway, I can sub. If he swaps, I Focus Punch. If he stays in, I Seed Bomb. Doesn't matter really what he does. He wakes up and breaks through, which is really annoying. You have to re-Spore him here. Pro tip, you definitely want to give Breloom, where is it? You definitely want to give Breloom 12 HP EVs because then he gets an extra percentage of HP per turn. Anyway, let's sub down again, hope he stays asleep, and he does, so now we go Seed Bomb, and then we kill another Mon with Focus Punch, and no matter what his last one is, it's not going to be able to beat anything else, so he goes Blaziken. Probably should have expected that and maybe gone Focus Punch, but it doesn't really matter at this point. He'll break my sub, but I do get a Focus Punch off. which will definitely kill Blaziken in any universe. I don't even know if Jolteon can actually kill me at this range. Maybe with HP Ice, but seems interesting. So he goes Jolteon again, and we're just going to be able to kill that with Seed Bomb. Let's see if he actually has enough damage here to kill me. Could be Choice Specs Jolteon. I forgot if it had any item. Didn't see anything. Thunder does 58. Probably Specs Jolteon. And Swampert will die to Seed Bomb. Not too difficult. Let's go ahead and get another game. Alright, so we got Metagross versus Azelf lead. I'm immediately going to go for that Life Orb Flamethrower. I mean, I do know Fire Blast is a thing, which I'm probably going to add. Because, I mean, it can miss, but the power difference is pretty huge. He might just go Rocks immediately, which would be great, because that means I 2-hit KO him with Flamethrower. Although he might expect me to go Taunt, then just go Smash, Mash. Okaberry lead, interesting. He goes Mash, not going to be enough. Bullet Punch is a really obvious play on my opponent's behalf, so I'm going to swap, go to Heatran. Threaten to kill it right now with Fire Blast. Let's go Earth Power. Well, yeah, let's go Earth Power. Nice, we catch the T-Tar on the swap. Going to be doing some decent damage. Let's go ahead and throw up a Protect, see what it does. Stone Edge. Could be Banded T-Tar. I'm going to go Breloom. Actually, he could miss. Let's just stay in and go Earth Power again. I don't... Oh, we're faster. Yeah, definitely Banded T-Tar. Ooh, that's definitely Banded. So, because of that Earth Power play, we are going to be able to kill him. But he does go to Gengar, which is a good play. Probably sub Gengar, but, I don't have many options for Gengar. This team is kind of Gengar weak. It's really Gengar weak, actually. I'm going to go to Blissey, though this obviously is not a solution. He crits my Chewable. Okay, so it's Life Orb Gengar, which helps me to a certain degree because I can stall it down. Goes back to T-Tar. I should have predicted that and went for the kill. It won't matter, though. I had the option of either getting at my rocks or killing T-Tar. I figured killing it is better, because he has both Gengar and T-Tar, both of which counter me really hard, so there's that. He goes to Metagross now, probably to get up rocks. If not, I'm going to get up my rocks. He blows, which is really a waste, honestly. He'll probably go back to Gengar now, but he goes Ape instead, which is actually really good, because we get a free swap into this. Now, on the assumption, yeah, definitely Scarf Ape. I was going to say if he had T-Punch that would be bad, but most of them don't carry it anymore. Let's just go DD with Gira. I'm not going to bounce, because I don't have bounce, I have Stone Edge. Stone Edge does a nice 60%. Outrage, I do not believe has any chance of killing me, although, I don't know. And I miss Edge. That really sucks. Really, really sucks. That would have been extraordinarily nice, because if I killed him, then I would have proceeded to sweep. But nevertheless, let's just try and protect this off. Try and see what we can do. Goes Outrage. Now he's confused. Oh. Well, ain't that convenient. Get my double protect here on that waterfall. So this is the play to make. I'm going to go to Breloom on a waterfall. Go back to Heatran on the Outrage. I should go to Gliscor on an Outrage. I don't know if that was a good play. I did it mostly because I knew that Gliscor would still be in a good range, but now he goes Gengar, and there's not really a whole lot I can do. I could go Tran here. Let's do that. And he crit Shadow Balls. That really sucks. I would have been able to protect, get another Life Orb plus sand damage on him. But now we have Azelf in. Let's go Psychic. And he has Rachi. I should have Flamethrowered. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. We lose if this is Scarf Rachi with Ice Punch. Breloom can't touch his, yeah, that's game. That's really unfortunate. I didn't have anything I could have done. Kingdra and Gengar just eat my team. Thinking about adding Scizor. Need some power to this team. Let's do that. Because that helps my problems a lot. I mean, Scizor is very standard, won't lie, but it's a really good mon for a reason. Alright, let's go into another one. In case you guys are wondering about the title of the team, it's because I did used to use Roserade, but I don't use it anymore. So, Uxie versus Azelf. I'm just going to blow up. I mean, blowing up should kill Uxie first turn. Some people say Uxie, some people say Uxie. I don't know. Don't care what the proper pronunciation is. I'm just going to explode. Gone. So, no rocks for him, which is great. Let's go right into Scizor now as my second aggressive lead. Scizor is actually by no means a bad lead, because if people run Azelf, then they have the option of either getting up rocks or saving it for later. Kingdra comes in here, we're just going to go for that U-turn, which will decimate it. Yeah, that's nice damage. Go to Gyarados because it's our one swap in. Stone Edge kills him at this range. I don't know why every single person on ladder is using Kingdra now, but I might try and play around it now that I know that it's a really big threat. I've just been seeing it on every single team on ladder. So Dugtrio, which doesn't make sense, because can't I swap? Yeah. Weird play by him. We get to see what type of Doug it is as well. I'm going to just throw Toxic, because there's no way he stays in. Dugtrio was good, but it wasn't that good back in the day. We are going to be able to land the Toxic on Ludicolo. Now I have a couple of options, but my best play would be to go right to Bliss. He probably goes Doug here, which I don't really care about because because then I go counter if he goes back to it. He goes Luke. Ooh, here's the question though: will he Swords Dance or straight up CC? I can't risk it. I'm gonna go to Gyarados, off chance that he SDs. There it is. See, if I click counter there, I probably could have lost, but played it smart. There's no way +1 Lucario can do much, so oh my goodness. He just left Lucario in on Gyarados in the rain. Not a smart play. He'll go back to Ludicolo, we go back to Blissey, he goes to Doug, we go counter, we kill, simple stuff. Simple plays, simple stuff. I like this team a lot better because I think it works out more in terms of weaknesses and such. Let's go ahead and throw up an S-Toss. He goes Ice Beam. Hoping he survives another turn here. Ooh, he does. Great. He can go for the Soft Boil now. And he probably goes to Doug. Though I don't know what his last is, so we'll see. Alright, here comes the Earthquake, and watch the beautiful counterattack. Boop. And his last is Cresselia. Not a good mon to be your last mon, because I know that it's extraordinarily strong. Go CM. I'm going to U-turn out and then go to Gliscor to taunt him. Then Toxic him and kind of wait. What HP is that? HP, probably HP ground. Heatran should outspeed and kill here with Fire Blast. That's interesting how Cress is faster. And I miss. That's really annoying. Cress is actually faster on average, so I guess I better run speed. Never really thought about it, but suppose it's important. Alright, Metagross lead. I guess we're playing the same guy that we just played. We're going to go Fire Blast. I actually forgot his team, but I don't like remembering teams anyway. I know that's something that some people actually do, but ooh, and we get a crit first turn. Not good for my opponent. He goes T-Tar, obviously Pursuit. I can't do anything. I'm just going to explode. Wow, that does good damage. We go Scizor now. He can't do anything because he's locked into Banded Pursuit, so he'll have to switch or die. And he chooses the latter. Now we get to go... Let's go Gyarados. Yeah, I think Scizor matches this team much better. But the reason why I like Azelf so much is that it kills pretty much all common leads. He goes to his own Gyarados. Kind of scary, actually. He goes DD. Let's hope we hit. And we do. Crit. Oh, gotta love crits. 2 crits this game. I'd throw in the towel at that point. That's pretty BS. I guess this is a different opponent, or at least a different team. Same Metagross lead, though. Anyway, let's go into our Heatran. He predicts that somehow. Interesting. I don't know how you would predict that if you didn't know my team, but maybe he does know my team. There is a way that you can actually find people's team by using the search button, which I know a lot of people will do in higher ladder. See, this is an interesting scenario because he doesn't know that I have sub. Unless he looked at my team and knows that I don't have sub. But I'm just going to keep pulling this switch. I mean, I don't really mind. Guess he expected me to predict, but whatever. I just go Waterfall now. He switches to Magnezone, he'll take like 40. He can't really afford to do that too much. Yeah, 49. Let's go to the middleman here. Let's go to Blissey to throw rocks, because this guy's being annoying. He gets paired with T-Bolt, some makeup hacks, don't really mind. If he goes Flygon, though, we will... Ooh, please superpower. Please superpower me. Please superpower me. Uh-oh. 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 Interesting. Haven't seen an SD Life Orb Scizor in a while in 4th gen. But nevertheless, good play to him. That has no bulk whatsoever. I don't get why he would try and set up, because I have Heatran in the back here with max speed. So it doesn't really help your agenda. Your Bullet Punch will maybe do like 20. Even at plus through Life Orb. 30, yeah. No biggie. Means he'll have to go into Flygon, which we have Gliscor to beat both Magnezone and Flygon. So that's a good game. Unfortunately, I got some max, but weird. Didn't expect that. That's definitely choiced, and there's the forfeit. Back to 1300. Only 300 more points to go. We'll get a few more games here. Azelf lead. Let's immediately go T-Bolt. Chance that he taunts or Stealth Rocks. I would love it if he went taunt, and then we won Speed Tie next turn and killed. That would be fantastic. Although he could also be offensive as Elf. But hey, if he wants to explode, I will definitely trade. Let's go Shiny as Elf, just because it looks kind of cool. Usually I don't use the Shinies because they look overrated. Like, look at this. Ugly. 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 Pretty nice. Anyway, there's the T-Bolt. Let's hope he taunted. Yes! Woo! Let's hope we win that secondary speed tie here. Bam! No rocks. We traded 20% of our Azelf for 100% of his Azelf. And he doesn't get rocks up, which is fantastic for this battle. Hopefully you guys like the camera angle. It's not the best. Looking at it right now on my side screen here. I mean, I could lift it up, but eh. Alright, so if that's Scarf Pursuit, I'm dead. But if it's not Scarf Pursuit, I explode and do like 75. Depends if it's max HP T-Tar or what the deal is. I'm going to take my headset off because it is pretty hot and I don't need it. I'm not listening to anything right now anyway. It just kind of gets me more in the mood, I suppose. Okay, so that's Scarf T-Tar with that crunch. So even though we are now in a 5-5 position, I am advantageous in knowing stuff, which now he has to swap his T-Tar, which we get a free U-turn off. If he doesn't swap, he dies. If he does swap, we get free initiative. So either way, put in a good advantage. I think the scissor swap for my Breloom was definitely a good idea. Man, this man's taking a while. Let's go and throw on that timer. Doesn't take all day for you to think, my man. It's pretty obvious what a scissor does. It's pretty obvious what a T-Tar does. T-Tar's banned, Scarf or DD. Goes Scarm. Interesting. I'm going to go to my Heatran. And I threaten the KO with Fire Blast because he's at 98. But he'll probably T-Tar swap, so I'm going to go sub. On the T-Tar swap, we now know that T-Tar is Scarf, so I can go for the Protect, bait out its move, then go Earth Power, do about 30-ish, maybe 35 off the top of my head. And then he'll probably break it with Superpower, and then we can pull a switch in the Gliscor, play around. He goes Scar, and we taunt. Just playing 20 moves ahead here. But it's the reason why I like Gen 4 more in general, in my opinion, is, you know, you don't see the opponent's team. It's more intense. And Gen 3 and Gen 2 aren't really fun metas to play anyway. So he goes Spike. Very interesting play. I could have just killed Scarm with my Fire Blast. Reason why I didn't do that, though, is because if he went T-Tar, then I Fire Blast on him and I'm kind of stuck. Because then I go Gliscor and then I lose initiative. Now he pulls a swap. Goes to D-Knight. 31. That's actually good range, good damage. I'm hoping I hit my next few and that he doesn't have Roost, because if he DDs here, it's not going to help him, because I do have Scissor with BP, and if he had Extreme Speed, I would still be able to survive and kill him with Bullet Punch. So we're in a very good spot. Very, very good spot. He goes T-Tar now, we pull off a Fire Blast to about 15, plus Earth Power doing about 35, then we kill him with a few more turns. But I really do like this Heatran set. It's max special attack, max speed, protect sub. Just thinking about HP Ice, but there's not a whole lot of dragons in the tier to use that on, so I'm going to pause the video because it's already getting long and this guy's taking forever. We do manage to pull off the Fire Blast, and he will now go down to another Fire Blast. And I love Fire Blast's accuracy this gen. So even though he does have a Spike layer, we do have the 5-4 advantage. I'd more so consider it a 4.5 advantage. But now that we know he's Scarf, I can just throw out a Protect. He'll probably go for that Superpower. He goes Earthquake instead, though. We do have a free switch into Gyarados. I'm just going to DD. He goes Scarm, we Waterfall. Plus on Waterfall probably does about 40%. He then Whirlwinds us, hopefully back to Tran, Again, playing a few moves ahead here. But I don't want to sub because then he just Whirlwinds and Waterfall doesn't do anything in terms of actual damage. So here comes the Scarm swap. Rotom Mow. Very interesting mon. Can't say I disagree with this play because it's probably Scarfed. Let's go Bliss. Hopefully he doesn't trick. T-Bolt, nice. Definitely Scarf Rotom. Though this thing cannot do any damage, I'm hoping he goes back to T-Tar, which would be great. Because if he goes T-Tar again, I get to counter him on the superpower because of my Cho'Pal. I'll survive. He's Scarf, not banned. Kill him with counter, then that leaves his team vulnerable to Heatran Fire Blast. We'll say, though, that the luck has definitely gone my way this time around, which is good. But, hey, what can I do? Don't get to choose who gets the hacks. Oh, I just realized my bag is in the corner over there. And you might be able to see my Funko Pops in the background. It's definitely getting hot here in Hawaii. Alright, there's the T-Tar swap, and watch the beauty, my friends. He is going to go for the superpower. We will go for the counter, and we will kill. Or he can crit Stone Edge. I'm not going to complain because he kind of deserves some luck. But let's U-turn on that Skarm swap. And again, now that we have rocks up, it's more of a matter of just stalling him down. Actually, I don't know if that mattered, because Stone Edge from, I don't know if that's Jolly or Adamant T-Tar, it would have done a lot. But he has to go Skarm, it's his only play. I'm not going to make the same mistake that I did last time and go sub, and not just try to kill this Skarm. If he goes back to T-Tar, again, he's losing HP. Though I am losing PP on my attack. So he predicts me to overpredict there, which is great, because that dies. And now that that's dead, Scizor just rolls the other two Mons. He goes back to his T-Tar. Again, I'm going to go Protect. No reason not to go Protect. He goes EQ. I can now go to Gliscor, which I'm going to do because now that I know that he has Rotom Cut, I can't go to Gyarados to set up. I could go to Gyarados to click Waterfall, but either way, I feel like Gliscor will probably be the better play to make. So yeah, I feel more comfortable. With Scizor, this team is less weak to Gengar, less weak to T-Tar, and less weak to Kingdra. So definitely helps my team a lot. Although we do have more difficulty with water types. So it's a trade-off. He goes Rotom, probably should have expected that, but hey, I clicked Earthquake. Misplay by me. He'll try and trick me a Scarf, guarantee you this. But we can poison him now and get rid of it. And we are playing 4v3 odds, so he's not in a good position here. Especially considering Scizor kills the other two. Man, why are you taking so long? There's that trick that I was predicting. There's my poison. I don't really have a swap, so I'm just going to stay in and click Toxic. Ooh, Lucario is his last. Interesting. So it's a good thing I saved my Gyarados, because Gyarados shuts down Lucario pretty hard. He has no swap into Waterfall now. Ooh, or he can do that. Okay, alright, fair enough. I go to this Earthquake. He goes back to Rotom. Just gotta stall his HP down. Really good play to him. Did not expect Stone Edge from Luke, because really no one ever uses that. So, am I faster though than T-Tar? Jolly Scarf T-Tar outspeeds Scizor. Goes back to Luke. I cannot afford for him to go SD, so I have to let him kill me. Alright, it's going to come down to this prediction. In my opinion, he'll have to swap and go Rotom, so I'm going to go Scizor. There it is. He's almost out of HP now. BP up. And unless that T-Tar has Ice Punch, I think we win. But just to be safe, let's go Gliscor anyway. Because he has Stone Edge, which means there's no way he's going to have Ice Punch. And we are Scarf's Gliscor, so we outspeed. Despite having no speed investment. Kind of funny, if you think about it. E-speed 57. And that means that Tyranitar, if it did have Ice Punch, we will see. But if it does have Ice Punch, then Scizor comes in, beats it. If it doesn't have Ice Punch, then this... Ooh, Ice Punch. Nice, nice, nice. And Scarf Ice Punch cannot do anything. Let's go for that superpower. That would have been bad if he froze me. But anyway, great game there, Mr. A Forcher. Almost at that 1400 mark, and if you guys are curious, at school I was laddering because I had some free time, and then I realized that, hey, you know what? I was playing on the wrong account. So, we're down here somewhere, but we're not that far away. He leads Machamp. I guess he has seen this team before or has checked my background. He goes to Scarfarachi. Definitely Scarfarachi. 100% Scarfarachi. Let's go to Tran. He was going to go U-turn no matter what I did. Didn't really have much options there. Just decided to reveal Heatran because me having Heatran is more of a given. Let's go Protect. He goes D-Punch. Gonna throw out my Gyarados because it's hard because I don't know if he has T-Punch, Stone Edge, Ice Punch, what his set is, but all I know is that this Mon in general is very hard to get around. Oh, come on. And that sucks. Let's go back to Azelf. Predict that Jirachi swap and go Fire. And he has Bullet Punch. That's so annoying. He expected me to predict the swap. See, the thing with Machamp is that it's really good because you don't know what type it is until it's too late. Sub. Let's hope that's not sub Willow. Go Shadow. See, I could have gone BP, but then he would have swapped. So I just have to hope I crit. Oh my goodness. Now all he has to do is get up rocks and I'm dead. That's so annoying. Super annoying. But hey, we killed Gengar. Huge threat gone. Still has Machamp around though. At least it's at half. Probably in range of Scizor BP. Bullet Punch coming out again. Let's go directly back to Gliscor. Let's hope he's not running Gengar Skarm. That would be really bad. Machamp doesn't even run. It's a bad nickname, my friend. I'm frustrated because if I did go... oh, come on, dude. If I did go Psychic, then I would have saved his elf. Alright, let's get this thing gone. Once this Mon goes down, I'm in a really good position. And I'm surprised he just lets it die. He probably will switch now. Nope. Okay, there's the BP. Gone. Great. Now, if he has rocks, though, 2 of my Mons are dead. Which sucks, but... Scarf Jirachi tends to run Ice Punch in this gen. So we could go Scizor. Let's hope he doesn't have a Stealth Rock Mon. Okay, there's the D-Knight. I have nothing for D-Knight right now. That's literally it. I have to Toxic. That's my one play. Let's hope he goes for another one. Declaw. Oh, I should have roosted. See, I didn't know. I didn't know what I could have done there. I know I needed this Mon, but YOLO, let's do this thing. Oh, damage. Okay. Definitely is gonna have Earthquake. Let's go for that sub. Or protect, excuse me. And that thing is dead. Beautiful. So there you go. You get to see some prediction plays by me. Now that thing is dead and gone. Let's go back to Heatran. Actually, yeah, let's go back to Heatran. Goes to his Heatran. Can't afford him being Scarf, but, I mean, he has Rachi already, but I cannot afford to lose the Speed Tie right now. I'm going to throw Rocks up because I need some sort of advantage. Okay, he's not. No! That means my Scizor and Azelf are both dead right now, so my only two Mons right now are Heatran and Blissey. Thankfully, this beats this. Okay, he does that. Fine. If he does do it again, I'm hoping it's to Azelf. Great. He's just trying to chip me down. So we win or lose based on what his last Pokemon is. I'm going to go Soft Boiled off chance he roars me again. There's the roar. No way he's packing sub, so I'm going to go Protect for that extra health. I gotta win this Speed Tie or I lose. It's a simple fact. Come on. Come on. See, if his last is like Gyarados, which I don't see a water type, and every team packs a water. Ooh, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Alright. Shuckatran gone. It all depends on what that last is. Oh, are you serious? It's the Kingdra. It's the Kingdra. I literally cannot right now. There is no hope. Literally no hope. All he has to do is DD and I lose. Alright, Blissey. This is your moment. This is your moment. I swear, if he attacks me and I counter, I win. No! No! And he's just gonna DD now. Wait. Wait, come on. Oh no. He's gonna DD up to max. It sucks. I mean, if he didn't crit my Scizor, this would have been in... I mean, I could have countered there, but I had nothing. Try and get one more win on top of this game. Yeah, I could have countered, but it was a lost game either way. Probably should have, though. Yeah, it looks like nobody else is on the ladder right now, so that really sucks, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this series. See you guys out next time.